Oh my God, I cannot believe I just met my actual hero. Came out here, gave me this bag for free.
What's up?
Beat me by 2 strokes only. 2 strokes only.
For the people, by the people. You heard it here.
FUBU. Wait, that does not mean that. Let's just back up a sec.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir. Oh, they saw my
Coming back at you guys with some more action. We're at day 22 of Vlogmas. Still here at the Flying Armadillo. This time we're playing the long course. It's their version of a championship course, a little bit on the shorter side. I think there's a couple of par 4s mixed in, a lot of par 3s, some short scrubby trees. Looking to score low here, some in the double digits. We're gonna be playing the blue tees today, starting on hole 1, 305-foot par 3. It's perched in an elevated basket hanging off of a chain. You got a forehand and a backhand hyzer option. Really kind of pick your wind read, take your strong suit. I'm gonna go with the backhand spike shot. Going with my Pioneer here on hole 1. Got stuck up in a tree there on hole 1, but pretty close for birdie. Hole 2 is another par 3. This one's 310 feet, bunch of trees on the left side, perched on a bit of a cliff face. Nice for a spiking forehand. Gonna go high forehand with the Pioneer here. Ooh, caught the canopy right in front of the basket, got an uphill, probably 20 footer. Pretty guarded green, tough edge of circle look, got us out for par. Hole 3 is a downward sloping par 3 at 250 feet. Also a bit of a slope from the right to the left. Good for a flat forehand with a little bit of fade. Gonna go with my tournament harp here. Ooh, flopped up on the right side of the green. Should be a pretty close putt. Another birdie here on hole 3. Hole 4 is a really tricky par 3. 340 feet with 26 feet of rise up the hill. Pretty guarded with some bunkers on either side approaching the green. After stepping up to this box, I think I got enough power on my sidearm to get there. So I'm gonna try it with my rive. Oh yeah, pured the gap right up there. Should be a pretty close putt. Last time I played her, I didn't have the power to even think about a forehand here. Always nice to come back somewhere a couple years later and have more options. Hole 5 is another one of the more challenging par 3s out here. They got 2 tough ones back to back. 360 feet. You got to push it out straight, but it's got to have hyzer angle on it, and you need a nice skip over to the left. Tucked in behind a bush over there. This will be my first time trying out the new Latitude 64 Glory. It's supposed to be a nice, stable to overstable fairway driver. Should be perfect for this hole. Oh yeah, skipped up just behind the basket. Should be a 15-footer. Got some Spanish moss in this old tree. Getting some southeast vibes. Throwback to Florida. That Glory, first throw. Park drop birdie on a tough 360-footer. Instantly going in the bag. Fill the gap between the Explorer and the Pioneer. Hole 6 is 190 feet. Tight little hyzer gap they try to put you through down here. Forcing you under this mandatory. Gonna go up over the top with my VIPX harp. Push it out, let it kind of boomerang back left. Yeah, looks to be about 16 feet on the left side there. They threw in that triple mandatory, but might need to bring it down a little bit so it stops 2 of them going over the top. Kind of makes this hole a little easier than it could be. Hole 7 bends down to the right. Down this slope here, 360 feet, classic power forehand for me, tucked into a little cluster of small cedar trees. Forehand hyzer with the rive here. Dropped right down in that cluster of trees, should be a close putt. From the looks of where this crashed in, it might have had a chance. Maybe a little bit too high. Either way, it's definitely a hole you can rely on this canopy near the basket to give you a close putt. Hole 8's a par 4 at 435 feet, 26 feet up the hill. Through a tight gap, a little bit of bend to the right, kind of a bush line as you approach the green. I'm gonna go forehand hyzer flip with my rive. Should be a pretty short chip up from there, maybe even an eagle off. This branch is kind of killing my vibe, so I'm gonna go forehand and hyzer. Got a tester there. A little sloppy on the approach there, but the putter saved it. Nice birdie. Hole 9 features one of the coolest benches you've ever seen. It's got screws carved into it. 395 feet, dead straight through a little bit of a low ceiling tight gap. Take whatever your comfortable control the distance driver is and rip it out the bucket. 395 on a rope. The way this gap shapes, a little bit of hyzer out of the hand is nice. There's something that'll push up to flat against that. Perfect for this Opto Explorer. Oh yeah, ripped that thing on a low line, flipped up a little more than I wanted, but should be a close putt. Touch low out of that Explorer, didn't have the time to fight back to flat. Nice little crosswind putt, kept it level, part of the chain. Another birdie to finish out the front 9. Starting off the back 9 with the tricky par 3 at 325 feet. There's kind of a little fake gap up the middle you can take. Pretty tricky though. Another one on the left. A lot of people are going over the top here with an overhand shot or a stalling spike forehand, maybe a high turnover. I like the high forehand. With me trying to throw a forehand over the ceiling pretty quickly off the tee, I make sure to use the back half of the box here so I'm not all the way at the front. Opens up some of the angle. Crashed onto the green. This one has a fenced in green here. It looks like I came over the canopy there. Should be a birdie putt. We got our furry friends joining here on hole 10. Kitty cat, a couple doggos. Hole 11's a par 3 at 285 feet. You got a small stand of trees in the way, as well as a couple ones in the mid part of the fairway. Another one of those holes, I'm just gonna spike it over the top, try to crash the canopy. Going with the Pioneer here on a hyzer. Oh, hitting a tree just behind it, dropped down right next to it. Should be an easy putt. Little rim flip birdie tap in, you ever seen that? Almost dropped in for the canopy ace. One of these days on this course I'll get one of those. Hole 12's a tricky one, 315 feet. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Kind of have a straight gap where you can fly it over the little small oak trees and just helicopter it straight on the basket. I'm liking the wide forehand, gonna go with my stiletto here. Had to get a lot of legs into that one to get it up high, still push it out. I think I got a putt edge of circle. Oh, long look here on 12, just slides out the low backside. Gotta settle for par here. Hopefully we can birdie out the rest of the back 9. Hole 13's a par 3 at 250 feet. Another one of those holes where spiking it over the top is probably your best option. I'm gonna take the little backhand with the justice. He likes it, so do I. Oh, almost skipped into the bucket. That would've been kinda cool. Pretty simple one here on 13. This dog is locked in, ready for some fetch, but unfortunately, I'm just getting birdies out here. What's a little cross-eyed, blue-eyed kitty. Well, 14's 225 feet. Looks like since the last time I played here, they installed a little triple mandatory. It does get a little redundant when you spike everything over the top here. Plus, this one is a nice, fair challenge. up the gut. Gonna go with a faith backhand here. Gonna go backhand with my offhand putter faith. Doesn't get enough action, so let's let it fly. Come on. Oh my gosh, we hit the right side chains. Just too flat out of the hand. Almost brought you guys some more Vlogmas action. Inches away from another Vlogmas ace. We got 3 more days. 4 more holes on today to get you guys another one. Gotta love playing with the animal friends. Hole 15 is our shortest one yet, 150 feet. Another one where they threw a mandatory here to keep you down below. There's a really tight option on the right side and a fairly tight option on the left side. I'm gonna take that one, forehand, let it fade right. VIPX harp on a forehand hyzer. Got razzed by my kitty friend right there. Come on, Blondie, what are you doing? Oh, loved it out of my hand, but just a little too much want on it. Another par here on hole 15. Hurts to get a par on the shortest hole yet, but it's the name of the game on these tight wooded ones. Hole 16 is a tricky par 4, 530 feet. You got a low gap off the tee. You got to move the disc left. You can kind of get aggressive up high, but it's a little risky. I might just chip it out there and then try to get aggressive on the second shot. Should have something from there. Tricky footing on this rocky fairway. Gonna go with the Spike Hyzer with the Pioneer. A little bit right, drop down on the edge of circle 1 though. Got a putt just outside the circle for birdie here. Framed up over this cedar branch. There we go, that's a good one to pick up. This is one of the tougher birdies to get, so it takes 2 accurate shots. Hole 17 is a great finisher, 590 foot par 4. You gotta move it up over this bunker of trees, fade it left. I like really ripping on this one, trying to give myself a long putt. You can also play it a little safer on the left gap, but to me that's a little trickier, not even safer. If you wanna play it safe, just play it high, stall it out. Hammering this rive on some hyzer. Time to send it. I feel like that had enough height to come back into play. Hopefully it's on the tree line to the right. Let's see what we got. Got the border collie defense happening here from 120 feet. Try to pop in an eagle. Soft, but easy birdie. This guy's on the hunt for frisbees just like I am for birdies. We got one left waiting on us, maybe an ace. Our final hole out here at the Flying Armadillo is gonna be a 205 foot island par 3. Another one of these mandatories has been put in to avoid the grenade shots or the tomahawks. I like the little flex forehand here with the harp. Little finesse forehand, should be a close putt. Thanks for joining for day 22 of Vlogmas out here at the Flying Armadillo in San Marcos, Texas. Tons of fun. Come out with the family, buy a day pass, play the short course, play the long course. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe.